And this is how I wired in these two switches. For these inside lights, I know they're working right now, but that's off an extension cord, and I don't like that. So it's come down to the last switches I've got to do. Now I separated these two because I want to keep that one on, and I'm using 14-2 wire instead of 12-2 wire because I ran out of the 12-2 wire. Here I labeled it before because that's always a good idea. So general power to the lights, and then the power to that switch. And that's all of them separated. Now you get all the whites together because that's your easy part. So now you can just mirror these all together. Now get all these together and make sure you turn them with your linesman first. Then one of these guys. Then what you can do is you ground your power wire right to the box by leaving it long and then looping it around this ground screw. Then do the same with all the grounds. I usually cut it a little bit short because then you have room in your box. So now's the hard part, but notice I haven't cut these guys off because I can still see where everything goes. If you cut those guys off, then you lose all your labels and then you are left to figure out, okay, what the fuck did I do here? So what you can do now is figure out which ones need constant power. So the one going to that switch needs constant power because I'm switching it there. So those two go together, and then these guys will need pigtails. So these are the pigtails I was talking about, and then I'll just be connecting all of these together. Now we curl all these with your needle nose. I know mine have a curve to it, but that's the way it goes. So you remember this bundle was our power, so everything to this has power now. So you run the power to the switch and then out to the light part. When you attach these screws, always make sure to hook it clockwise so that when you tighten it, it tightens the screw in. If you do it the other way, it can actually take the wire right off. Now that everything's together, I can cut these off. Make sure your back screws are tight. Make sure everything's tight and nice and tidy. Then you can also tape your boxes. And I'm not going to show you how to do this one because it's pretty simple. And never mind this big junction box right here. That's dead. And that's it, all done. Except for the cover plate, of course. I gotta go out and buy one.